Hi everyone, welcome to my video session. I am Seva Upurma. In this video session, we are going to learn about how the cloud computing can be used in data science automation. First, we will learn about the machine learning. Machine learning is an iterative and complex process. It occurs to train the model again and again to produce a good model that gives a high performance as well as a good accuracy. Then only it will be put into the production to get the business value. First we will learn about how it will be done in the traditional methods. In the traditional methods, the data is stored in the central servers, and the data can be collected from various sources, and that will be stored in the central physical stores. And the data science team will download the data into their system. They will prepare the features. Features are nothing but any measurable element that will be given as an input to the model. And once the model is developed, a different kind of versions of model is developed, those will be evaluated with the tested data. The tested data are unseen data by the model. Then they will give the predicted value. That predicted value can be compared with the actual value to find out the accuracy. So while evaluating all this method, they will identify which method gives a good accuracy as well as the performance is very good. Then that selected model will be put into the production for getting the business value. When the model is available in the production environment, the new data can be fed into this and get the predicted results that can be used for the running business. This process is a time consuming and cumbersome. The reason is they have to create and maintain the servers in their organization premises. The data science team as well as the IT infrastructure team needs to work together to collect the data, how it can be stored, how it can be transformed, how the versions of data can be maintained. All those things they have to work together. This is a time consuming as well as more expensive. There may be a situation they may have more infrastructure or less infrastructure than what they need, so it will affect their process as well as. And it is not only the development, deploying the models into the production gives also another one challenge, and feeding the new data. So these are all the challenges we face in the traditional methods. This can be removed with the help of cloud computing. With the cloud computing, we will see how it can be done as a process in the cloud computing. Let us see here. This is a process. In this process, the first we need to collect the data from various sources. The various sources may be internal or external. The historical data that can be available in the database or the Excel sheets with the department, and some other data, some external data that may be outside of the organization can be used for this data science. Once the data science team scope the requirement, they will look into this kind of data available so that they can use for their model development, prediction model development. Once the data are identified, they need to convert the data into features. As I said, the features are measurable elements that can be used for training the model. So the features, converting the data into features is a tedious process. They should need to transform the data. They need to aggregate the data. If any missing data available, that needs to be filled up with some kind of methods. All those things will be done through the ETL process to transform the data into features. Once the features are identified and that will be stored somewhere, then the features will be fed into training in the model. On the different kind of versions of models are developed. That model will be evaluated for their accuracy and the performance, and the better method available at that point of time can be deployed into the production environment. the production the selected model may be a better one at that point of time. So it can be deployed in this model. Now the model is available in the production environment. Then the new data that is coming every day can be fed into this deployed model. They will be given as an input. Here also the new data needs to go through all the ETL process as well as what happened in the feature development. This new data needs to go all those ETL process. Then only it will be fed into the deployed model. Once the new data can be deployed can be given as input to the model will give predicted values as result. This predicted value can be used for the online business running. For example, if we are finding a fraudulent transactions, once the fraudulent transaction with the historical data can be used for model development. Once the model is available, whenever a transaction is coming, that can be fed into the deployed model, and then it can give the result as either it may be the probability of fraudulent. So that is the way the business can take the decision based on the result. So then only when the model is deployed in the production, then only the business can get the value from the data science projects. So this is a very important one. And the model development, when we are model development, we are saying that it should be trained again and again, and not only with the available features. In the future, in the time when the time goes, we have a new data as features that can also be fed into the model development, and to find out whether the model is developed with a higher accuracy, and there would be a problem in the training the method, that is overfitting, that needs to be removed or reduced with the new data features. All those things can be done again and again, and so the retraining the model will be also carried out. That will give a better result. So it is a continuous process, and this needs to be automated. The cloud computing is the integrated cloud computing is used for this purpose. That gives most of the services that will be carried out automatically when we give a pipeline, automated pipeline. So when the cloud computing integrated services take care of all these things, the data science team can focus their effort towards only the business value, by which we can get a more benefit from the data science project. That is the way it is being used in the data science cycle for the cloud computing. For any further reading for this blog, you can go to this website and you can find out this blog is available over there. Thank you. And we will also go a little bit deep in the feature store in our next video to find out how the feature stores can be used for this data science project. Thank you again. Let us meet in my next video session.